than before when you first started to come across this stuff?
Well, I didn't know that the Hawaiian Kingdom was still alive, that our laws are still alive, that they cannot be squashed. And it gives me a new basis well, I have a new set of laws that I'm living under. Those are Hawaiian laws.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about those. What are those laws that you live under, and what do they mean for you? What do they mean to you?
Well, it means a perpetuation of our culture. You know, it's a funny thing. You know, our Constitution is so much better than the U.S. one. I can't believe it. It's just great.
Why?
Well, because in our Constitution, our protections were already written into our Constitution. See, when the U.S. Constitution came about, they didn't have the protections in the Constitution that was needed. So what they did was they made amendments to the Constitution to protect their rights that weren't protected in the original document. Ours are protected in our document, in our original Constitution from day one.
Yeah.
And we still had a Bill of Rights in 1839, 1840 Constitution also protected our rights, and they were all protected well in there in 1852. So these documents have protected us and make sure that our rights remain and that we have international protections. In 1810, Kamehameha united the islands. All the people living in the Hawaiian Islands became subjects of the Hawaiian Kingdom. Okay, we ceased being natives of a land. Okay, this is in the Western concept and in international law and law of nations, is that back then, before 1778, we were in an unorganized state of affairs, meaning we didn't have Constitution, Bill of Rights, compiled laws, written laws. And once all that had happened, we became a nation state with all the protections and international protections. See, a native people do not have any protections under the laws. Nobody can protect the Indians, can intervene and save them from America killing them. Nobody can protect the Tibetans. Well, same thing is over here. Our native people who are brand new native people, they haven't been that for 200 years. Yet these Kauinoa Hawaiians are signing their lives away. They have relinquished all of the Hawaiian Kingdom protections and international laws, all international protections that tells you that the U.S. cannot come in and invade your country and take over. As natives, they don't have any international protections. They strip themselves of all rights and protections under laws. And they go back to a native stance, which is, that's ridiculous. And that's part of the trap that the U.S. is putting on us.
Yeah, the Kauinoa that you referred to is the Kauinoa registry that OHA is trying to get people to sign on to.
Yeah, well, it started back with the Dawes Act in America to separate the Indians from their land. And then there was a Hawaiian registration. That turned into Operation Ohana, and that closed down, and now they have Kauinoa, which is the same thing. It's just the fourth generation of what they're trying to do.
So they never give up, do they?
Yeah, no, it's not. In fact, the Akaka Bill was, or the facsimile was first done in early 1900s with the Navajo Nation, where the oil company wanted to go and drill for oil. And the Navajo, the Grand Council, whatever, told them no. And that was unacceptable to the Department of Interior and the oil companies. So what they did was they got a bunch of Western educated, Western indoctrinated Indians to call themselves Navajo. A small group of people were put together, and the United States recognized those as the actual government of the Navajo people that had no support of the Navajo Indians and their nation. This was a hand-picked by the artificial government, a native governing entity that was hand-picked by the U.S. and put in place as the actual government of the Navajo people. And that's the same thing, Hanaho, what they're doing to us now with the Native Hawaiian governing entity, which is a treasonous entity.
Yeah, Keoni, I'm sorry to say, what I'm hearing you saying is it's once again all about the money.
Yes,
it's about the money.
Yeah, it's about stealing our archipelago, all its natural resources, its airspace, our water. Our water is the next oil. This is the best thing. You know, we have so much water here. In 25 years, 2/3 of the world will not have access to fresh water. That means in 25 years, this is our oil right now. We're gonna be exporting water to all over the world because they're not gonna have any fresh water. So
That's a very serious problem.
Yes, and this is a huge asset, and this is our natural resources, our national resources, and this is what's gonna fuel our economy in the future. We want, besides switching from a military to a medical economy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so even now the occupiers have been stealing the water, taking it from this side of the island, put it on that side of the island for golf courses, for other than survival purposes, for other than taking away from people who need it to drink, to grow stuff, grow crops, agriculture, aquaculture, all those things. So that stealing has already been in place for a long time. What you're saying is, if you think this is bad, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
We have to safeguard all of these things, and we need to fill the positions of our government and reactivate our constitution with people in the places that they're supposed to be.
To protect that.
Yes.
To protect the archipelago and its resources and its people and its land. Keoni, you mentioned a moment ago about transitioning the economy from tourist-based economy to a medical.
Oh no! Well, we're still going to have tourism, but we're going to change from a military.
Military.
To changing the bases, military bases to medical centers.
I see. Okay. Okay. Talk a little bit more about that. What kind of medical centers do you envision there?
Oh, all types for treating diseases, and even for like replacement of joints, and surgical centers, all kind of research centers. It's going to be great in the future. So a very rosy future.
Okay, so this is going to be like cutting edge technology for medicine.
Yes, yes.
And centers that people from all over the world would come to.
Exactly. Yeah. From all over the world, people are going to come here to get healed. This is a healing place. You know, we have the life-giving waters of Koani. You know, they're all healing, and everybody comes here to get healed.
Yeah. It is a healing place. Every square inch of the Aina here, the water is healing. The land is healing, and now so you're extending that whole concept into replacing the military bases in the future, hopefully with cutting edge medicine technology. Yes.
Yes.
Good. It's perfect. You said that, because that's the next thing I wanted to get into is, how do you see the Hawaiian nation in the future? What do you think it looks like? What is it going to look like to you?
Oh, this is the best nation in the world right here. You know, we have the fresh air, fresh water. We have good people, and you know, lots of aloha. Yeah, that's why everybody comes here. You know, they want to live this lifestyle, and it's a forward and progressive civilization.
Yeah, good. So under a nation like we're talking about it, could anybody come and live here?
Yes. Just like any other nation, this is not by blood, which a lot of people are talking about. This is by allegiance. You know, you swear an oath, and you have allegiance to the throne. You know, to our kingdom, and it doesn't matter what color, what religion you are. None of that
So even somebody who looks like me could be a citizen.
Yes, absolutely.
Of the kingdom if I swear allegiance.
Yes.
So it would be just like it was way back when the Queen.
Yes. Yeah. Well, from 1840, about 1840, once they got the Constitution and the Bill of Rights into place with our treaties, we were able to accept foreign people into the Hawaiian Islands, and between 1840 and 1893, there's 7,495 non-Kanaka Hawaiians loyal to the Crown. And these are all citizens. They have been damaged by the occupation, and they deserve reparations, and they also have a say. All of their descendants who will swear an oath too will have a say in what happens with our new country.
So if I understand you correctly, what you're saying is, when we under that context, when we use the word Hawaiian, it means a resident, a citizen of the country of Hawaii.
Yes. Who is loyal to the Crown.
Yes, who is loyal to the Crown, exactly. Much like a German means a citizen of the country of Germany.
Germany, loyal to Germany, going to uphold the Constitution of Germany.